Likely to set it up for Ayla Malik in the same red stable silks. I think you'll be looking at Ayla Malik as the interesting horse for a top 3 finish, and don't look beyond Karimi as well. This horse was aimed at this target to meeting last year. Again, could be very much the same 12 months on, and could provide Safi Osborne with more valuable points.
Yeah, and that would certainly give her a very, very decent chance indeed. Lots of horses in these red colours. They're going for the blue cap of Macthor, the one we expect to be close to the speed. Hatha Al-Kalam as well, but according to most people, Ayla Malik is their first choice. Where's the first colours?
Yes, for sure. It would be a surprise if Ayla Malik didn't throw a big hand into the mix here. Forest Boys will be looking to get some valuable points again, because later on she has another good ride, and a victory here or even second place finish would stand her in good stead in the challenge. Yeah,
historically you do want to have some points on the board. Now it sounds rather daft when you're halfway, but it's not many times has it not been won by someone who's not in the first 3 after the first 2 races. So last 2 go forward. Ayla Malik for Forest Bryce, and last of all Forest Boyce and Abe Abaya for Nina Baltramai. So and away they head. So breakaway over 1,400 metres and swiftly into stride is Macthor indeed. Cutting out the early running, Oxaham is racing handily for Frida Valdeskaya. Closer to the running rail, the black cap of Mumtera for Dylan Brown McMonigal, and also Karimi not too far away, just tracking the leaders at this stage. Also towards the outside of the field, Simihan is trying to be hunted along by Holly Doyle at this stage. But out in the lead it is Macthor who shows the way from Oxaman and Mustashaba towards the outside for Luis Morales. Just tracking the leaders on the inside, Mumtera for Dylan Brown McMonigal. Moving forward is Ayla Malik under Forest Boyce, who moves to in the 5th, and just shouting for a little bit of room there, you saw, as Karimi's a little bit tight for room for Safi Osborne as well. So very tightly bunched in midfield. Abaya down the outside, also wider out, trying to make some ground. So happy for Flavian Pratt as they spin for home. And Macthor, the confirmed pace from Oxalman in second. Abaya moving forward now for Nida Baltramay. In 4th place now, Forest Boyce asked for Ayla Malik for an effort. Karimi finding just the 1 pace. Behind these, Sahafi for Flavian Pratt. Right down the outside, Estetar for Mikel Barcelona from a long way back. Out in the lead, Abaya for Nina Baltramay. Macthor, a real bold sight in running the trip. Digging in for Mohammed Andaham. Back in 3rd place, Ayla Malik. Forest Boyce not closing fast enough. Great battle with Abaya. Macthor still not lying down on the inside, but it's Abaya close home for Nina Baltramay. Nina Baltramay rides a winner on Abaya. Beats in the 2nd place Macthor. More points though for Mohammed Aldaham. Racing in 3rd place across the line was Ayla Malik. Confirmation for 4th. Sahafi I think will get 4th, so more points for Flavian Pratt. And we'll just await for confirmation of the 5th. Could have been Fala Zain for Marie Vellon. Was one of a few who was staying on late. Great battle as Macthor cut out the pace over a trip longer than ideal, but eventually was worn down by Abaya, who beats into 2nd place Macthor. 3rd place number 6, Ayla Malik. 4th goes to Sahafi. More points for Flavian Pratt, and it was number 1, Fala Zain. Points on the board for the first time for Marie Vellon. That's going to make it very, very tight at the top of the standings, because that will move Nina Baltramay to 15 points. It'll move Mohammed Aldaham to 17 points, and I think put him in the lead at the moment. First points on the board for Forest Boyce, and that is 7 for her. Then behind these it was Sahafi who was 4th, and that puts Flavian Pratt on to 6 points. So we have at the top, I think, Mohammed Aldaham on 17, Lenby 15 apiece for Nina Baltramay, and also Safi Osborne, who was out of the points there, but of course won the first. So another great moment for her, but it was in the balance for a long time, Tom.
It was, yeah. Macthor held on to the early position a lot better than she has been recently over this longer trip, and Mohammed Aldaham gave her a great rated ride. Didn't use up too much petrol, just got to the front, kept it simple, and saved plenty of energy for the home straight. But Nina Baltramay and Abaya came through late. This filly, 4 wins now from 7 starts. She really is improving for the White Stable.
Glance to the outside. No, you've got the one on the inside covered. Great moment for her. And Ayla Malik was shouting for room around the turn. You could see the rider wanting a bit of space, but just plugged on rather than... I mean, maybe it was just the fact... I mean, Macthor didn't go as fast as they might have anticipated. Anyway, let's hear from another delighted rider, no doubt, riding a winner in Saudi Arabia, talking to Ollie.
Yeah, Nina made history in 2005, becoming the first female rider to win the prestigious